Welcome back to the Green Beans Go channel. It's your host, me. Happy Saturday to you all. Hope you enjoy the cooler weather. At least it's cooler where I live. Yesterday was cool, I guess. I didn't feel good about it. I felt like there were a ton of home runs that were hit on the slate, and I guess I should be happy with 7, but I didn't feel like I was really hitting any. I think because we got some weird names in here. Rowdy Tellez, Yohan Moncada, Polanco and Naylor both went late. I did like Contreras yesterday. I italicized him, so he hit. That feels good. Caminero and Lowe. I see a lot of green here, which does reassure me that if the spots are good and as far as pitching in Park is concerned, maybe there is some correlation with how we do in our picks. So we'll take yesterday. And I did say I liked Washington money line as the underdog. They barely squeaked out a win. So I'll put that on there. I'll victory lap that. If you guys are interested in my overall opinions of today, it's pretty good. Wind is helping in a lot of parks. Pressure is low, and pitching's okay. So there are some that are lopsided, but overall it looks like a good day today. We'll see. We'll start with the game in New York where the Yankees proved me right yesterday. I said feast or famine, all or nothing. Do or do not, there is no try. And yesterday they did not. 0 runs. So, of course, 0 home runs. Today I like Alex Bregman, Trevor Story, and Aaron Judge. The wind is blowing strongly to the left, so I think you need to pick batters who are right-handed. Pick batters who are going to pull the ball to the right. Game in Miami isn't great. Varsho, Guerrera, and Jacob Marcy are my leans there. Game in Philly looks fantastic. Wind is blowing out. Any Philadelphia bat today looks good. Josh Bell, Luis Garcia on Washington. I'm going with Trey Turner and Harrison Bader, but again, if you want to look through that entire Philly lineup and pick somebody you like, I think they're in play. They look very good today. Game in Detroit, high wind blowing to the left part of the field, very similar to New York, so I would look at right-handed batters. I like Salvador Perez a lot today with the italicization you can see. Miguel Garcia at 9-1 I think is a very good price for these conditions. We'll just say that. Gleyber Torres, also a very good price on Bet365 at 8-1. I believe he's 520 on FanDuel. So if you want to just strictly play a play that is good to the market, that might be the one. Spencer Torkelson at 550, also I like quite a bit. I've italicized it. And then the game in Pittsburgh, the wind is blowing out to the left. I don't see a ton here that I like, especially for the Colorado side. For the Pirates, I would look at Andrew McCutchen. Speaking of plus EV and ARBs, if you want to make money sports betting, the only guaranteed way to do that is with arbitrage betting, and this site can help you find those opportunities easily. We'll take a look at some plus EV baseball plays later in this video. We'll see if we can continue our streak, because yesterday we didn't hit 2 days ago with Verlander. We were 1 strikeout short, but yesterday Zach Littell, that play hit. So we'll look after we get through this, see if we can find one for Saturday. Game in Baltimore, high wind blowing out to the left. I like right-handers here. Jose Altuve looks good, 550. Yanier Diaz, 550. Ryan Mountcastle, 525. And I know that Jackson Holiday, it's a Jackson Holiday. It's a Jet 2. Didn't work in my like I wanted it to work. But regardless, 520 for Jackson Holiday. I know I think righties will have the advantage here, but with the wind blowing out, regardless, I do think he's in play. Game in Texas, Jose Ramirez, Kyle Higashioka, and Marcus Semien. You notice that Corey Seager's not on here. I don't like his matchup today. Do with that what you will. Game in Chicago, I think the prices have been absolutely sunk. Unbelievable. They know, they being the bookmakers, they being Vegas, they be they who set the line, know that this is a great spot today. High wind out, any twin is in play. Matt Wallner, Cody Clemens, Lennon Sosa. Look at Mike Tauchman's price. $390 was the best price. I mean, we can get him 6-7-1 most days. $390. So I don't know if you're going to find a ton of value. Clemens and Wallner are usually about those prices, so maybe they get a little boost with the weather today. Game in Milwaukee, Rafael Devers, Christian Yelich, and Andrew Vaughn are all my leans. I don't like anybody today outside of Devers for San Francisco, and I think those are okay prices on the 2 Brewers bats. Game in Atlanta, wind is blowing in slightly to the right. I think lefties would be the target, Juan Soto and Brent Beatty. I also like New York Mets money line. It's a little bit juiced. It's like a -150. I think that's fine against Atlanta, just don't see a lot of Atlanta bats succeeding against Griffin Canning today. So if you want to look for a money line play, that's one I don't mind. Last 4 games of the night, I'm skipping totally the game in Arizona. Andrew Abbott and that new pitcher for Arizona, who doesn't look like he will have any problems with Cincinnati today. And Cincinnati, outside of Cincinnati, their ballpark, I mean, doesn't ever scratch my itch. So no, thank you. Game in San Diego, Dodgers money line looks good, similar to that of the Mets money line, where I think they have a sizable advantage in their batting versus the opposing pitcher. Teoscar Hernandez and Andy Pages would be my leans. Game in LA, let's give a round of applause to Kyle Tucker, ladies and gentlemen. Kyle Tucker, after a month-long homerless streak, decided to hit one. Pete Crow Armstrong also hit one last night. Maybe the Cubs are turning it around. Michael Busch, Pete Crow Armstrong today. Zach Neto, Taylor Ward. It's a green spot for everything. Anything goes. Lastly, the game in Seattle. I like Seattle money line. I think they have an advantage as well. Randy Arozarena 4-1. Julio Rodriguez are my leans. I think doing home runs helps me understand the game a little bit better and helps me make picks on totals and money lines. I have had much more success picking totals and money lines this year, I think, than home runs. Now, that is just anecdotally. I haven't tracked those necessarily hard and fast. I'm only just playing them with promos. Yesterday, disappointing. I had one of those boosts on DraftKings where you got to add like 5 legs and get a 30% boost. I added a few more. I went 5 for 6. The only one I missed was Texas minus 1.5. They won by 1. Should have just done their money line, and I would have swept. So, if you can use the information that I give you today or any day, as far as money line goes, or as far as first 5, or as far as totals, you may have better luck than home runs. Home runs are brutal, guys. How many more weeks do we have left of this? Ooh, yikes. All right. So, quick announcement, then we'll go look for a plus EV play. We got our green draft done last night. A couple people came by. It was fun. We hung out. Tonight we got the same sort of idea with the Yellow League. If you want to come by and watch that. Okay, so Smart Stake. Let's go see what we can find today. Yesterday, like I said, our Zach Littell play on Bet365 won at plus 120. First, we'll see if we can find any good ARBs. As you know, that's what I prefer. No sweat. It doesn't look like there's a ton today, especially not with any that are not on exchanges. It looks like all of these are exchanges. Here's one, but it's pretty low. So right now there's no ARBs. Now I expect the ARBs to pick up next week when football's underway. You're going to have a ton of college football happening, and you're going to have ARBs galore. So, if you check this site out and you say, "What? This is ridiculous. I don't see anything." Wait a second. Wait a week. With more sports on, there will be more opportunities. So let's go to baseball only today. Let's see what we can find. First, we have Tyler Glasnow, 7 strikeouts. I don't like Padres today, so that could be all right. Let's see. FanDuel's at 110. Some of these are at plus 110, 115. So we'll see. That's not bad. We'll hold off on that, though. Mitchell Parker, under 3.5. Like I said, any Philly bats in play. So as a handicapping perspective, I like. Okay. FanDuel's at minus 130, minus 115. Bovada's at plus 100. That's pretty close. Okay. We'll see if we can find something else. Player outs, Andrew Abbott under 17.5. Those are all pretty close. I'll stay off of that. Chris Paddock, 4Ks. Minus 104, minus... See, this one looks the best to me. I like this one. I think guys will be swinging today with the wind blowing out. But more importantly, FanDuel's at minus 104, and a lot of these are very low to the 100. So, I think this is the one. I think this is the one that I'm going to say is our ride of the day. Chris Paddock, 4 strikeouts on DraftKings. And plus, I know a lot of you can bet that. So we'll click this. I'm going to check my limits. You guys, I don't know if you guys believe me that I have putrid, poopy limits on all things sportsbooks. So let's just check and see. It's a player prop, so I'm telling you right now, it's going to be brutal. It's going to be ugly. It's going to be hideous. I'm going to guess $4-ish, $3 to $4-ish. Chris Paddock, 4 strikeouts. It's still on here, still at plus 120, so it's still live as of now. Wow, $12.79. That's a lot of money. Let's go. Let's track the bet. $12.79. Add to bet tracker. Boom. There's our plus EV Smart Stake Ride of the Day. Again, guys, if you want to check out Smart Stake, it is completely free. All you got to do is put in an email. It costs you an email address, guys. It costs you one email address. All right. Appreciate you as always. Take care. Love you guys, and we'll see you tomorrow.